Work crews are putting the finishing touches on a new front entrance at the United Medical Center building, what used to be called Greater Southeast Community Hospital. Inside, IT personnel are linking together computer networks, and medical personnel are checking supplies and procedures, and they're rehearsing for patients.
Blood pressure.
This will be the second pediatric emergency room in the city. Children's Hospital, which operates the other one, got an $11 million federal grant to open a second facility right on the DCPG line. Pediatric emergency care is now a specialty in medicine.
Because children are different. They're different in size. We medicate them different with our drugs. It's all by weight. Their bones heal differently. Their bodies are different. They're very resilient.
And sometimes that works against a medical solution with young children afraid or unable to communicate all symptoms. So they need intensive monitoring. Over the years, managers at Children's Hospital have learned there are a large number of pediatric asthma patients in D.C. At the new facility in Southeast Washington, there's a whole area dedicated to asthma patients with rows of chairs. Asthma patients do better sitting up rather than lying down. All kinds of respiratory equipment, monitoring tools, and a TV screen to distract and calm the young patients.
I do want to see our puzzle pieces.
Managers say they're ready for families at all income levels.
If it's a fever, if it's a sore throat, if it's a broken bone, whatever, we're here to provide the service. And if they need us to help them find a home, a medical home, we're here to do that too, and that's why we're here.
The city's second pediatric ER opens Tuesday at 7 a.m. In Southeast Washington, John Henrahan, Fox 5 News. Among the hundreds of tourists visiting in front of the White House on a Saturday morning, a rather small group of protesters assembled. 4 people carrying signs, Andrew Beecham carrying a paperback copy of the Islamic holy book, the Quran, and veteran anti-abortion protester Randall Terry. The group believes parts of the Quran are hateful and are dangerous to non-Muslims.
The punishment of those who wage war against Allah and His apostle and strive to make mischief in the land is only this, that they should be murdered or crucified, or their hands and their feet should be cut off on opposite sides, or they should be imprisoned.
Doing what we are doing right now, saying that Jesus is Lord and that Muhammad is a false prophet, that is a capital offense. And it calls for us to be crucified according to Quranic law.
The protesters tore out and crumpled up about a half-dozen pages from the Quran. They carefully tucked the torn pages into a plastic bag so no one could be accused of littering. Police kept watch on the small demonstration and did not disturb it in any way. Some tourists stopped for only a moment and went on about their sightseeing. Others did stand and watch, some in agreement with the anti-Quranic protest.
Everybody has the ability to read and compare the texts, and his opinion is based on what he's read and compared. So I don't have a problem with it at all.
Other tourists were troubled by the deliberately disrespectful demonstration.
I just don't think it's right to hate on other religions. I mean, I understand the freedom of speech, but I don't know. I just don't think that this is necessary, especially on today.
About 25 minutes after it started, the protest was over, and Pennsylvania Avenue went back to the tourists. In Washington, John Henrahan, Fox 5 News.